Hey, y'all. This is a personal response to the fanfiction, SNTV's Sonichu by Wanapuskin 789. My loves and I have recently listened to #PROJECTSNT and her friends reading up to the end of chapter 7 of this story. I give them all lots of props and praise on her courage to read as much as they did in that stream video. Unfortunately, those events actually did happen to SNT, who mainly exists in C197, but in the alternate dimension of R687, she was whisked there through the writing and fated events. I have personally met SNT recently in C197. We had a simple talk, nothing more. Anyway, Magi-chan and I have read the remainder of the fanfic, and this is my feeling of the story in simple general. Apuskin 789, you really do not get me at all. Too many things were taken out of context about me and grossly exaggerated. You've needlessly warped an innocent ox and her own creator's respective minds. You think I didn't figure out and better understood the details of women's rights. You took too many needless and reckless liberties. The only solace I can gather from this is that you got a fair understanding of accessing and seeing into other dimensions, and finding a high creator level way to whisk yourself back to your freaking train at the time. But you showed little care for those whom you have involved from C197 and 1218 in a dimension distant from their homes. Karma will bite your sorry ass soon enough for the great amount of damage you had wrought. And you can have R687, Apuskin 789, it is full dimension and worlds there, and it is one where Batman laughs at everything from the Joker. It's also one great massive mess. I know. Because I have had to visit it, personally, to put a soothing bit of healing on the ChrisChan there. I've humbled him down. I will not come after and sue you or anything. Your individual punishment will come. Apuskin 789. I leave that up to fate and destiny to complete and supervise over. That is all. Thank you. Check out the Sonichu and Rosachu Secret Shipfic folder deck and expansion release party at the Secret Rift Cafe. Guest list: Amber Rose Sonichu, Astoria Rosachu, Bolt Sonichu, Boris Sonichu, Chester Sonichu, Cheval Sonichu, Classic Sonichu, Cupcake Sonichu, Daedalus Degu, Derek Sonichu, Ember Sonichu, Fantasia Sonichu, Gabriel Sonichu, Holahawk Rosachu, Jasmine Rosachu, Kepler Sonichu, Liliana Rosachu, Lala Rosachu, Luna Rosachu, Misty Rosachu, Pepper Sonichu, Phantom Horn, Plotted Device Sonichu, Poppy Rosachu, Ree Rosachu, Romeo Rosachu, Rosie Rosachu, Scott Sound Splicer, Slurpchu Sonichu, Snow Rosachu, Strawberry Milk, Tidichu Sonichu, Tiki Rosachu, VHS Sonichu, Violetta Rosachu, Vivi Sonichu, Werchan Rosachu, Sonichu, Rosie Rosachu, Magi-chan Sonichu, Crizzle Rosachu, Nightster Sonichu, Kunhan Fuck, Christine Weston Chandler Sonichu, and our humble bartender at work, Frigid Wings. Thank you all for being a part of our massive #TSSSFCCG expanding project. D. And Night V, Tricky Cat and Asperku. I'm sorry for overlooking y'all, but you all are heavily counted and present. Thank you all as well. A comment on the piece: you can tell there are plenty of social groups in the mix, chillin', hangin' with friends, talking, and observing. And, you will note, counting the original Magi-chan, there are 3 different dimensional versions of him at the party. We love you all. My favorite little group would have to be Vivi talking, and chillin' with VHS, Poppy and Astoria, just so cute and colorful. And, to everyone, be glad I'm actually making towards availability canon Sonichu merchandise by mine and Magi-chan's efforts and work. The books will continue, obviously. But enjoy what will be something more awesome to play with your friends. Shut up, haters. I would simply love to be all I forgot that you existed with the haters, but in my prerequisites in my job as a goddess, I'm unable to have that luxury. This post-Sodarstorm debacle is not canon in C-197. This ordeal ended right after the Slimoid was put into the jar into hibernation. At Big Head shut down Slime Co. for good. Everyone in Arizona has fully recovered from the slime, and they are not in any wars with Quackville. Everything from this point onward on this is set in a distant alternate timeline and dimension. There is no struggle against Quackville from Nlakako NM in this timeline at all. Question. At CPU_CWCSONICHU. I'm stoked to be a prophet and all, but what would really get my motor going is being a true and honest deity. Do you have any advice on how I can make that happen? I wanna be CPU Blackheart. I hope that slot's not taken. As for your wanting to become a deity, that is no easy feat at all. The only way to get in, easily, is to be born or fated to become one. I was fated to become one, as selected by the late original CPU of the Commodore consoles, Scarlett. Such titles and powers can choose you. And when they do, if we are talking good and holy type of powers and such, it would be good. But, if we are talking of the dark or demon type, that would pretty much ruin your soul, and be at a fated heavy cost upon you. This god level desire has been chronicled many times. Before in books, local shows and anime. And you can see from amongst them what happens to those individuals who actively seek it out, ending with dark, as opposed to those who are of pure and good heart, soul and intentions who end up being fated to become deities themselves. Don't lose your common sense trying heavily to end up failing. If it was meant to be with you, then it shall. But for the majority of peoples, it isn't. Still, you have your share of creator/chronicler powers, and you have influence over your own Okoroks, as well as seeing into other dimensions and timelines, and so forth. On that, I dare say you have been blessed well enough, Ben Saint. It is best to appreciate and be kind, don't squander your own gifts and blessings. Everyone. The merge is happening. This store is in Jersey, literally where Gotham City is. Gotham's coming over. At WKBH 1983. Found a new Staples in his area, where there had not been one in a very long time. The fires in California, clearing for merge. Everyone, be safe. I shall do my best with everyone in all of this. This is indeed very true. At the present moment, the heroes, deities and everyone are gathering together, to work together in helping, and saving as many as possible and clearing the bigger threats. I've got news for you, he has been doing a lot of work, I know this personally. His efforts have been moving the merge events forward as predicted, and we are very close. Halloween is here, and the dimensional iron curtain is really thin between C197 and 1218. Watch for yours and everyone else's ox. Also, be safe and well.